From the unbelievable to the utterly fucking insane. I went to go see Fast 9 because of the rumors that they went to space. Fucking insane, right? The movie is beyond logic. The characters are jumping from car roof without a scratch on them afterwards. Science just does not exist in these movies. Yet it is going to make at least $1 billion at the box office. I don't know why people are still going to the theaters to watch this franchise. Justin Lin, though, is back directing Fast and Furious 9. And the Toretto crew is back for another crazy over the top mission to save the world like in the Mission Impossible movies. Vin Diesel leads the cast again along with Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, John Cena, Jordana Brewster, Nathalie Emmanuel, Sung Kang, and Charlize Theron. Now, I've never been a big fan or even a fan at all of the Fast and Furious franchise, but my best friend loved watching them when we were kids growing up, so I have seen the first three movies. My best friend loves them because of the cars, while I never gave a shit about cars in my life, and I only see them as a thing to get from point A to point B faster than walking, is how I see a car. I pick and choose which Fast and Furious movies I watch, though. I skipped the fourth movie, but managed to win tickets to see Fast 5 early in theaters with through a radio competition. Fast 5 was great, I thought. I loved it. I brought my best friend to the screening, and we both left the theater loving the movie and talking about it and raving about it, mainly because of The Rock, which made the movie great because we both watched WWF/WWE growing up and just related to the movie a lot more. But even though Fast 5 was great, I did not care to watch Fast and Furious 6th, 7th, and 8th movie. I've never seen them. I then gave the franchise another try with Hobbs and Shaw. My excitement and expectations for Hobbs and Shaw was not high at all, but I was left disappointed. The reason I saw Fast 9 was because I wanted to review it on my channel, and I wanted to see how good John Cena was going to be in the movie as well. The plot of this movie is centered around the crew stopping John Cena as a billionaire friend from assembling this device called Ares that would give him control of the internet and all technology in the world. It seems like every villain's plan these days is to turn off the world's Wi-Fi. I have been to Universal Studios Hollywood before, and this film felt like the Fast and Furious ride, having a terrible story covered up with explosions and some questionable bad CGI. The story really sucks. At one point, the crew is searching for a person in Tokyo. They're in a hole in the wall restaurant, and simply all they have to do is look left and find the person they're searching for. There's no build up, no struggle. The guy they're just trying to find just falls into the lap, and they just got to turn left and be like, oh, right there. In Fast 9, though, John Cena is Dom's brother, which they've never mentioned this before. As far as I know, I've asked my best friend, and he agrees that he has no previous appearances in the Fast and Furious films with pictures or just talking about him. It was completely useless introducing a brother for Dom. The movie had these added flashback scenes of the brothers' relationship, and they really slowed the movie down a lot and made it longer than it should have been. The flashbacks were useless to the overall story taking place in the present day. I think everyone knows that John Cena's character is ultimately not join the good guys crew. It seems like every antagonist becomes a protagonist in the next film in these movie franchises. This movie doesn't just have car chases though. There's also fist fights and firefights. Although, like all movies, bullets never hit any of the good guys and no one gets killed. Unless if you're like a unknown face henchman. I did enjoy the fight scenes though that take place in Tokyo involving all the women. It was well choreographed with the girls kicking ass. Then there was also a fight with Vin Diesel taking on 20 plus special forces army trained men. And this was so stupid and one of the most unbelievable parts of the whole movie. The movie brings back the character that everyone thought was dead too, but the fight is still more absurd. I did like seeing Michael Rooker in this movie. He gives a small but good performance. And I also didn't know Helen Mirren was in these movies now. It was awesome seeing her driving fast like a boss. This is the first Fast and Furious movie for me without Paul Walker too, and I really felt it. His presence was definitely missing, and I do think the movie could have been better if Paul Walker could have still been in these Fast and Furious movies because he was the center main focus of these and the best part for me of these Fast and Furious movies, which I've seen in the past. As you might have gathered from this review, I do not care about these types of movies a lot. The Mission Impossible and James Bond franchises are so much better and stuff I'm excited to see. Just the Fast and Furious movies are just shitty versions of those with terrible characters and not relatable or cool. Fast 9 was far worse than I expected, even with my low expectations. So this is the ninth installment of the Fast and Furious movies, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for that. It really doesn't matter what I think about these movies, though. They all make a shit ton of money, and there's already a 10th one in production. I probably won't see the 10th one just because of how fucking absurd these movies have gotten since the original that was just about street racing cars. And I'm sure many of you have seen Fast 9. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below.